Hey, my name is Edgar.
Hey, my name is Bryce.
You may recognize our voices from where, man?
From the Salle Pierre Lamy podcast.
And where can you hear that?
At sallepierrelamy.com.
Sure.
And on iTunes and places like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitter and Facebook and social mediums.
Bebo.
Bebop.
MySpace. My face. Yeah.
But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're doing an SPLAC today. It's the Experimental Salle Pierre Lamy Alternate Commentary. And today we're going to be watching a movie called Great Rupert.
Yeah.
No,
just Great Rupert.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult, isn't it, man? It's natural to stick a the in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no the.
What's it about? Is it about Rupert the Bear?
Sure. Is it about Rupert Murdoch?
Rupert. I can't think of any more Ruperts.
Rupert. Rupert.
I don't know. We'll find out.
I guess we'll find out, and we can all find out together right now as we watch The Great Rupert. Oh, it is The Great Rupert.
Oh, okay.
Okay, The Great Rupert.
The Great Rupert.
Starring Jimmy Durante.
Terry Moore.
There's a sexy squirrel. Tom Drake is the tuba playing squirrel.
Yep.
And some other guys.
And Rupert.
The screenplay was written by Laszlo Vadnais. Pretty good name. You don't hear of many Laszlos now.
Laszlos? No.
Or Leiths.
What Duke?
Duke's a pretty good name. Ernst.
Okay, are you listening, Kevin? These are all for you.
Sure. I'm gonna rename Kevin.
Curly Twyford. That was the animal trainer.
Sure. Pal's not a name that you hear much of anymore.
Irving Pitchell. Okay.
And here he is. I thought we were the world's greatest entertainers, but I guess this is set in the past, right, man?
Well, I guess, but we are also available for parties, shows, picnics, and more.
And more.
A big chance. Maybe next week your name will go up in lights. Rupert, the talk of the town.
Rupert, the talk of the town. And there he is.
Rupert. You do everything just like I taught you, huh? Yes.
That's right. Hold that squirrel tight, man.
How about a dress rehearsal? Here. The curtain is up. You're on the stage.
Whoa.
Stay right there when I tell you. Now.
Is that a real squirrel, man?
I think it's a real squirrel, yeah.
All set. Now, 1, 2.
So is this the same guy who did the music for Emily? And what was the other one?
Oh, look at him there, man.
No, it's a very well-trained real squirrel, right? It must be enjoying it, because if it didn't, it would just run away, right?
I guess so.
Alone, the one and only Rupert. He jumps rope so gracefully.
How long do you think it took it to learn to skip? Do you think somebody trained it, or did it just do it as a child?
No, it just knew, man. They're very clever squirrels.
Yeah, I guess so.
An afternoon, maybe?
He taps his little toe and steals the show.
So is it a red squirrel?
Your heart.
I can't tell, man. It's black and white.
Now we've got to do the dancing humor.
But it's Scottish, right?
And it's got to be perfect.
Well, I assume so because he's got a kilt on.
And a bonnet? And a widget as well.
He hasn't got a sporran on though,
There
man.
you go. Well, it must be real, because it's dancing there in shot with it.
What the hell's going on? He's just gonna reach for his gun?
I think they're just gonna walk out quietly backwards.
Bill. Bill, I'm so glad to see you.
Joe, how have you been?
Oh, not too good, but everything's going to change.
Not too
now.
good, but he's got his
Sit
dancing
down.
squirrel, so it's
How are you,
okay.
mister?
Sure.
Hello, this is Joe Mahoney. He used to work on
Joey Mahoney.
And the best lion tamer.
Mahoney? Mahoney?
Mahoney.
From Police Academy?
He's looking a lot older.
Well, what's this new act that you wired me about?
Well, here it is. Now greet the man, Rupert.
What's a Scottish greeting?
It doesn't seem too impressed.
You mean that's it?
I thought that was pretty impressive, you know?
I know, I would be very
Would
impressed.
you?
Oh, Bill, he's a great performer. Something like Rupert only happens once in a million years.
I'm sorry, Joe, but I'm not interested.
Oh.
Not box office.
Oh, what a boring creature.
Yeah, but Bill, you
If
haven't
it
seen
was
my
an alligator, I'd be more interested.
And what would it do?
Joe, look.
Playing the bassoon?
Savage beast.
What, the alligator?
Yeah.
Ruthless.
Would it be able to do that? Because if it's, does he have lips?
But a little
Do you need lips to play a bassoon? Is it like a
any
thing?
place at any
Like a
time,
trumpet?
any time is just
Or do you just blow like a
small. They never see him without.
whistle?
Whistle? I don't know, man.
Come on, honey, we're late.
But just a minute.
It's all hypothetical anyway. And they're late.
I'd love to give you a break. I know things have been tough, but well, he just ain't box office.
Of course he's box office. He's a dancing squirrel.
It's a real life dancing Scottish squirrel. Maybe he's racist.
Well, you know, if it was a grey squirrel, then, well, a red squirrel, maybe.
Sure. Is he packing up his things?
Yeah,
Is that
I
him
think so.
leaving his shed where he lives?
Goodbye, Mr. Dingle.
Oh,
I'll
good.
pay every cent that I owe you.
Didn't need to hire an actor for that. Oh, there you go.
What's this gonna sign say? What's it gonna say?
Condemned. For rent.
Oh,
Get a full and pail and help me clean this place out.
so is he on the streets? Is he,
Sure, so he
thrown out?
can't. That was his last chance at making any money with the great Rupert. And those people that snobby couple, they
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
interested.
So who
So-
were they like
Nice and peaceful
I don't know, like
here.
show organizers or something, and
You
that
can breathe.
and he was trying to pitch
Now
the
take a
squirrel to
look
him.
I don't know.
around.
I thought they were just like a couple, like a snobby couple. But maybe.
Now I want you to go on and get acquainted with us. Come on.
Oh, so he's
I'm
not.
trying,
He's
I'm trying.
trying to release him into the wild. But this isn't Scotland.
I can't go out dressed like this. I look ridiculous.
Oh,
Uh,
to be sure. It's a silly outfit.
Yeah.
but now he's naked.
They would have laughed at you.
That's a real squirrel, man.
Yeah, gripping onto his coat.
Ah,
And he's
no way.
away.
Oh, you'll be happy here.
It's okay. They've got a crate of them.
I know they're going to love you. You'll be the life of the party, doing the somersaults and all the cute.
I think this guy's Irish, right?
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Beat it, I tell you. Beat it, I tell you.
Oh.
He's having to pretend to be mean to his little friend to make
Yeah,
him
yeah,
leave.
yeah.
What shall I do?
He's so sad now. He's
Well,
got no purpose anymore.
Box office.
Oh, but he's okay. He's got his new home, living on the bench.
Sure, he's got a
Oh, I
bucket.
went to that bank last week.
That's
Oh,
his
that's
toilet.
not him.
That's his toilet.
That's not him.
Oh, is that not him?
Nope.
Oh no, that's not him. Okay.
Yeah, here it is.
Whose nipples are these?
This is the last monthly statement we will mail.
Hold your hats on.
We feel it is hardly worth 3 cents to tell you have 2 cents.
You've got no sense.
Look at all those lucky people hurrying home with arms full of packing.
So what have they got? She's got a violin wrapped in newspaper.
No, it's not a violin. It's a harp.
I'm pretty sure it's a violin.
One
Really.
of them breaks the quick.
Is that not the outline of a violin?
And besides, it ain't Christmas yet. Who knows? Old Saint Nick may have a bundle for us too.
Oh, so it's coming up to Christmas
Got no
too.
address he can deliver him to.
Right. What gave that away? Because he said Saint
He
Nick.
said Christmas.
Joe Mahoney.
Okay.
Now, don't tell me this is Rosie. Yeah, she's certainly growing fast. A little too
Man,
fast.
I'm gonna turn you up a little bit.
He's
Man.
like
So these are
one of them
fans of his or friends or something?
Snorkel. And with you, Amendola, how's the act been going? Us? Great,
say so. Why, if I made any more money, I'd have to buy myself a wallet.
Ha ha ha, what?
No. We played the circuit so many times, just for a change. We booked the
So is he
European
rubbing it
show
in?
Europe,
Is he really saying, "Oh, I'm really
Paris,
successful"?
Budapest, and in India, we gave a performance
Sure.
the audience will never forget. Why? Because there were elephants.
What? They thought who was an elephant?
I don't know.
Respect for
I
that
didn't.
joke that's older than you.
Ha ha ha.
Oh,
Oh no,
sorry,
I dropped my
crap on the
box
floor.
of things.
You haven't been doing so good, huh, Joe? Well, to tell you the truth, has been a little...
You don't have to tell me.
You don't have to tell me the truth. You
I
can
can
lie
tell
to
by
me.
your broken hat.
Oh, you live around here?
I do. I did.
Is the top of his hat like hinged at the top? You know, like where you punch it out?
Sure.
Rent it yet?
I don't think so.
How much rent did you pay?
I didn't. But if you got $32, you can move right in.
Hey man, I've got $32.
How long did you live?
That's alright.
That
That's no
sounds like
problem.
quite a lot.
Months.
What year is this?
We're looking for something out of the high rent district.
The 20s?
Joe, it's been good seeing
Yeah, that's
you.
loads of money.
And you must drop in and see us soon, Joe.
Yes, well,
Does she carry that stool everywhere just so she can sit
Wait
down?
for me.
Wait, my violin's too heavy.
Ask them where it is.
We ain't got no time. Oh, Joe. Where is it?
322 and a half Maple Street. Just over there.
So they're gonna go and jump in his grave, basically, now.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So you're poor, but that means your flat's going.
Why is she hobbling?
Merry Christmas.
She's hurt her foot with the violin. Is that white dog poo? Oh, it's a nut.
Oh my god.
So is this Rupert? Without his hat, we can't tell which one is which, really.
Well, he's trying to survive in the in the real world.
No, Toto, down!
Only 4 squirrels were hurt in the making of this film.
Here's a concrete tree. If you sort of rake a comb along the concrete, it's impossible to tell that it's not wood.
So are we doing, what's it called? Is it like a parallel edit where we're seeing the old man? He's struggling.
Sure, there's the crocodile playing the bassoon. Is it Doc Connors?
Doc Connors? What?
Doc Connors. He's the crocodile, isn't he?
Oh, is
That's
he?
him. Yeah. You do not know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I'm sure I do.
Doc Connors is Mr. Crocodile from Spider-Man, the Spider-Man movies,
Oh, yes. Sorry, yes, he is.
and he's playing the bassoon there.
in the new one. Yeah.
Oh, pardon this unseemly protrusion, but after reading this sign, I took
Protrusion?
the liberty of moving it.
Is he popping out?
You want to rent this place?
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll have
We
to
might
tuck yourself
put
in
it
before
out.
before
don't
we
drag
let you
lawyers
in.
into this.
Well, you better speak to my father about it. He's right next door.
Oh,
Swoon.
Hold on.
Gadzooks.
Oh, so
Second floor, and I can handle this myself. Come in.
be back in a minute.
I was just playing.
Beat it, Pops.
I was just playing my bassoon.
The sexiest of instruments.
Well, that's good because I'm gonna just bring in my violin. Come on, Hobblong. Come on.
Gosh, it's good to be home.
My name is Amendola.
My name is Pete Dingle.
Rosalinda.
Brodelinda.
Mahoney sent us.
She's called Broadelinda, like a broad.
Bra, like a bra.
Father.
Hey, that's her name. She's called
the
Bra
one with the
Delinda.
Delinda.
Well, I don't mind electric bulbs that are unfrosted, and I don't mind beds with springs that fight back, or window shades that curl up like anchovies. But there's one thing I can't stand: leaky faucets.
Better check the faucet.
Oh, do you mind?
Not at all.
Perfect.
We'll take it.
Well, Mama, you might as well start unpacking. This ain't exactly the bridal suite at the Waldorf, but who knows? If we give this place a good cleaning, We might find an extra room.
So that's what you do. You come in, you shit and moan all over it.
Those cowheads.
It's disgusting, but
We'll take it.
we'll take it.
Now that all the business been taken care of, I'll...
What you see, Mr. Amendola, my father, unfortunately, wants his money in advance.
And a lucky man he is, too, your father. Having a son so gifted in the art of music.
Oh, well, I just
Tut,
go around.
tut, I know. I, too, am a musician. And modesty compels me to admit that I play a pretty piano. And if necessary, I can even play an ugly one. Feel free to drop in at any time.
Well, thanks very much.
So get out.
Now about the rent.
Oh, I think I'm going to like it here.
Yeah, I bet you will.
She's gonna pay the rent.
Now, if
I
you
guess
don't mind,
so.
I'd like to change.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, I'll see you later.
Yeah. I bet you will.
So they just stole a house.
And that's how you do it.
Well, Mama, I did it.
Hey, look, Pa, I forgot his tuba.
He'll be back. But if he don't, you can blow in it every night and announce dinner. You realize what I done? No rent in
just
advance and a roof over our heads.
Stolen the house.
Oh,
whoa! One take, man. One take.
No
So what?
cuts.
If it snows,
Did he smash the roof with that cigarette?
inside the house and out.
That's a heck of a trick.
Hello, Pete. Hi, Dave. Say, I think I got a letter for you.
Oh?
No, it's for your old man.
I'll give it to him.
Well, if I don't see you tomorrow, Merry Christmas.
That's Christmas
Oh,
tomorrow.
right.
Same
okay.
to you.
And where on the planet is this? I thought the other guy was Irish, but I'm saying this is
Playing the place?
somewhere in America.
Yeah.
I rented it.
Good. You can work if you make up your mind. Who'd you rent it to?
Their name is Amendola.
There?
Uh-huh.
How many are there?
Oh, just 3. They're awfully nice people.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
especially
good for a
the
change.
girl.
Yeah, especially the sexy one.
There's a mother and a father and a daughter.
Yeah. Give me the money.
$2.
And you know, they didn't even ask for any redecorations or repairing anything. You know, that saves us a lot of money, Pa.
Pete, don't tell me you let them stay without paying.
Oh, you're gonna get it. They're awfully nice people. A mother and a father
Oh,
and a
nice
daughter.
one, Pete.
Yeah, you said that before. Look, son, I want that $32 right now. And if you don't get it, I'll go over and get it myself. And if I don't get it, out they go.
But, Pa, I gave my word of honor we'd wait a couple of days.
I don't remember him doing that.
Word, do you?
No, neither do I.
There he goes again. Honor, charity, love,
That'd be
thy
alright.
neighbor,
A
everything
couple of
but
days
money.
for free.
Tell me, son,
And then just move
what
on.
did money ever do to you that you hated so much?
I'll get it. Oh, hello.
Hello.
She's wearing the Rupert's hat.
The key? Oh, yes, sir.
Is she?
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, a little bonnet.
You're
yeah.
gonna stay, aren't you?
I'm just a
Well,
disembodied
got it.
floating head.
Pete?
You may recognize me from the
Look,
TV show
don't
Red
go away.
Dwarf.
I'll be right back.
Who was it?
Oh, the postman. It's for you.
National Security Bank. Now, one of those chiselers won.
Uh-oh.
Chiselers. Is that what he said?
Think
It's
so.
a pretty good insult. One of those chiselers want.
What is it?
I think we should adopt that.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, just an advertisement.
It wasn't. It's not
That's
an
not
advertisement.
true.
Man.
Katie.
Look at this.
Come and see
advert.
this important piece of paper.
Katie, that Wentworth gold mine I invested in 10 years ago is paying off.
No.
Look, here's a check for $1,500. And they say we're going to get the same amount each week from now on.
$1,500 a week?
That's an amazing fortune.
I'd have that right now, man.
I'd have the $32 to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
know that apartment isn't what you folks have been used to, but you know, with a little paint and fixing it up,
You mean you'll redecorate it?
well, I.
Yeah,
speak to
sure,
my
yeah.
father about it.
Oh, and Mother's been having a little trouble with the stove. It's awfully old.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that too. Maybe get you another one.
A new stove.
Shh.
Is there somebody asleep in there?
My father. I mean, well, my father's a little reluctant about investing money. He has to be handled with kid gloves.
Well, he's alright.
Hey,
He's,
how
he's
about going
loaded
for a
now,
walk?
man. You don't have to
Not
worry.
knee shoes, I wouldn't.
He has to be handled with
They
Kid
pinch
Rock?
my
Is that what he said?
We'll go get some others. I'll wait for you.
It'll be a long wait.
Maybe.
I ain't having any others.
Oh. Well, what size do you wear?
Dreaming of a size 4.
What? Oh,
Right
shoes.
where you are.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Not a word word of this soul, Katie. Not anybody, especially that lazy son of yours. If he finds out...
Of yours?
Yeah, it's not his.
Mom, what size shoe do you wear?
6'5".
Oh, never mind.
Now, don't you go buying shoes for me for Christmas, because I've got 2 pairs already.
2 whole pairs.
2 entire pairs.
Not a nickel in his pocket, and he's still thinking of buying me shoes.
Oh.
Just for that, Frank, I want you to buy a nice necktie for him and put it under the Christmas tree. He likes those hand-painted ones. I saw some
Painted tie.
$5.
Painted tie.
A painted
I
tie.
assume that it's like beautiful silk painted tie, that sort of thing.
No, it's you get a tie and you get a roller and some exterior gloss paint.
Yeah, yeah.
And just roll it up and down on it.
So it's durable, yeah,
You
yeah.
can also do it when you're wearing it. And that means if you take it off, it still looks like you're wearing a tie.
Oh, you mean you paint it onto yourself?
What?
If you were wearing a tie and you rolled it onto yourself,
Sure.
and you took the tie off,
Sure.
you would have the negative.
You would have an anti.
An anti.
An anti.
An anti. Okay.
Look, there's my father coming out of the bank.
Oh, curious.
What's he doing coming out of the bank with fistfuls of cash? Suspiciously.
I wonder what he was doing in the bank.
I've never been in a bank. Just to think of all that money in one place.
We could go to price of this fee with $7. Yesterday, $4. Now, what am I bid? 40 cents. 40 cents. Who make it $1?
What is it?
$1.
It's a bit late to be buying a Christmas tree, right? It's Christmas Eve.
I don't know, but it's 40 cents for a Christmas tree.
Well, what else could you do with it?
I don't. Well, that is, I write.
Buy some
music.
sweets.
To pay?
I meant the Christmas tree.
Oh,
Well,
I
I
see.
don't have a job.
Can't you find one?
I've never looked for one.
So what do you do for money?
I don't need money.
But suppose you were walking along with a girl and she wanted a malted milk. What would you do?
Well, that would be pretty
Oh,
embarrassing.
go and get a job, because a man is wanted.
Sorry I said that, Pete. Come on, let's go home.
It's a sign.
All right, folks, there's 2 more
Yeah,
left.
and it
Now,
said
what am I
man
bidding?
wanted.
40 cents.
What's happened to the squirrel?
I don't know, well, he's surviving in the wild.
And the old man. Is that the last we're gonna see of them?
He's surviving in the
What am I
wild.
bid for this one?
40 cents.
75 cents. 75 cents. Do I hear a dollar? A dollar? Will someone make it $1? 75 cents. One.
It's pretty ready, right?
A dollar. A dollar I've got. A dollar once, twice.
Wait,
over
is
the
that the
devil
man?
for
Is that the old
$1.
man?
Buddy, say, mister,
No, he had a white
would it
hat.
be all right if I pay you 40 cents now and the balance later?
Sure. Just take the elevator up to the 18th floor. That's our credit department. This is a cash sale, buddy. Do you want the tree or don't you?
Now you're right.
You
Hey,
can keep your tree.
Look, you can have the tree. Give me the 40 cents.
Oh, thanks. I'll pay you the rest as soon as I can.
I'll give you a week. If you don't pay it up by then, I'll find out where you live and take the tree back.
Oh, I thought he was going to say he's going to break his legs.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Why didn't you leave it at the bank while you were there?
At the bank. Katie, you're not serious after all that
50.
happened to our little savings in 1929? No, sir.
1929, so when's
Is
this
that the
from?
Great Depression?
I'm going
Yeah.
to hide it right in this house.
Put it in the piano.
Katie, you better run over to the church and say that little prayer now.
Yeah, so you don't see where I hide it.
You're
You,
sending me away because you want to keep the hiding place a secret from me.
Oh, no.
yes, you'll spend it on shoes, you greedy 2 pairs of shoes woman.
That boy. I'm afraid that
What's the use of money anyway if you hide it? Money's for buying things, to enjoy life, to have some pleasure.
That's a lot of hooey. Money is for
Hooey.
security, not to worry about the future, to enjoy sleep.
All right.
You just
Frank,
counted it.
go.
Why do you have to
I don't
count it
care if
again?
you stick
He's
that
loving
money,
counting
but
it.
Really let it smoke till it smells like a ham butt.
You smell like a ham butt? What?
A ham, but
Yeah, like a pig's ass or
the
something.
bum of a pig. Okay. People. Oh. I've lost. Who's this again? Is this the
Is this the sexy young girl?
no?
Nope.
No, this is the mum.
Is that Richard Nixon there? That's the mother, right?
Yeah. I guess so.
How long has it got to be?
Till what?
Moving
Christmas?
From one place to another.
Hey, look, there he is.
There's a squirrel, or maybe a rat.
No place to call her home.
No, that's Rupert.
Is he back?
We really thought we've tried so hard. We've tried everything. difficult to
Is
find
she gonna try and make some sort of like Christmas wish?
They're a human pyramid, but there's only 3 of them.
Only hope. So it's up to you. Please.
Oh,
This is a perfect spot. I'll just prize the fucking skirting board off.
It's where I keep all of my money. Oh, you know what's gonna happen, man, don't you? Can you see what's gonna happen?
He's gonna get his arm ripped off by a gorilla?
By a Rupert. The Rupert's gonna come along and he's gonna steal the money.
Or is he gonna just eat the money?
No, he's gonna give the money to the family.
Ah. Just feed the money to the hole. Num 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 num. There we go. It's the perfect crime. No one will ever know. Oh, I guess he's gonna put it back.
Well, then he has to nail it back in.
Sure.
It's a bit of a tedious way of having to get to your money every day.
Sure it is, isn't it? Hey, let's order a pizza. We've got some cash around here somewhere. So it's okay. It's just in the wall. There we go. And now you drill a hole in for ventilation. What's that for?
Oh, so he remembers where it is?
Where's Rupert watching from?
The inside of the wall.
Oh my god, it's gonna bore into his face.
No.
That was too close. So what's the hole for?
I don't know.
Tomorrow's Christmas.
I think it's for the coax to plug the TV in.
No money to buy.
Oh no, he's running it in Ethernet cable.
No, he's not even doing that. It's all wireless now, man.
Oh, of course.
She must have those shoes, Lord. She needs them real bad.
Perhaps.
Oh, she's praying for shoes. Oh, you see what's happening?
I know what's gonna happen. Here it comes. It's snowing money! It's snowing money. I think the man from next door is gonna be pretty annoyed.
Well, how's he gonna know?
He's gonna look through the little hole.
Look at him. See, he's doing his good deed.
Is he being good, or did he just not want the money in the hole? I would have thought he'd use it as like a comfortable bed.
No, because I think he's being. I think he's like an intelligent squirrel.
What is it? What's the creature that a squirrel is?
It's a squirrel man.
It's a rodent?
Yeah.
Push.
Tell me, Rosalinda, do you still play the harp?
Rosalinder.
No, I give it up for the violin.
Something just for the harp and tuba. And I'm going to call it The Melody of Two Orphan Instruments.
That's a cute title. You think they'll go together?
I don't know. But I'm hoping.
It's a good job that he'd written a song just for those two particular
It's
instruments.
very
isn't it?
convenient, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's got the tree. But there's already a tree there. Just sprouted up through the floor.
How did she go out and buy that?
Oh, she must have got a man to carry it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
You're saying a woman can't carry a tree? It's a pretty big tree, though, to be fair.
How did they even get it through the door?
They put it through the hole in the ceiling.
But I don't understand. A tree, presents.
And look at it, Papa. A turkey and cranberry sauce and plum pudding and candy.
Delicious
and
gray food.
brand new shoes.
But how? I don't understand. You couldn't have won it on a quiz program. We haven't got any phone.
No,
Or
Papa, I
TV.
didn't win anything.
Mama, the wedding ring. You didn't hock your...
No, I didn't hug anything. All I did.
I know.
I went out and sold
Why, that
myself.
drummer in Boston who had a crush on you. That chic with the patent leather shoes and tuxedo.
Oh, that's actually
I
what he's
remember
saying.
what he said when we
Oh,
were at
yeah.
our engagement. If ever you needed anything,
Papa, that was 22 years ago.
I don't care if it was 100 years ago. I never trusted a guy with a tuxedo, especially a rented one.
Oh, let Mom explain, Papa.
A
No, the money
tuxedo.
didn't come from him. It came from... Here, Papa. You better sit down. Better loosen your collar, Papa.
Take your teeth out.
Bring Papa a glass of water.
Put your penis away.
Papa, you love me, don't you?
Of course I love you.
And you trust me? You'd believe me if I told you something. wouldn't
Even
you?
if it was completely
Nobody
insane.
else in all the world would believe me. You would believe me, wouldn't you, Papa?
Sure I would, Mama.
Well,
Why is she called
sitting
Mama?
right here in this chair. And I was praying. And, well, this money, $1,500, comes floating right down through the hole in the skylight.
$1,500? From heaven?
You do believe me, don't you, Papa?
Nope.
You said it. I've got to believe you.
Oh,
Well, then you're a fool, aren't you, man?
Papa.
I'm gonna have some beer, man.
Hang on, let me help.
Papa.
Thanks.
You see, Rosie? Told you old
Do you want one?
Rupert wouldn't forget it.
Sure,
All we needed was an address.
an address.
Frank, this perfume is
Cheers,
lovely.
man.
Dangerous.
Cheers, man.
Such a big bottle. It must have cost at least $10.
It's not that dangerous.
Oh, this is a terrific tie, Dad. Thanks again.
It's still wet, though.
Well, Mom, they're hand-painted.
Oh.
Now, who's that?
Merry Christmas, young man. Merry Christmas.
They're gonna give him 32
Oh,
of his
I-
$1,500
Merry
back.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
That's
Why,
a
Mr.
jazzy suit,
Amendola.
isn't it, man?
We have the exact same ties on.
It could be a lot worse if we were girls wearing the same dresses.
Haha.
Oh, Mom, Dad, this is Mr. and Mrs. Amendola and their daughter, Rosalinda.
Rosalinda.
Lieutenant,
Rosalind.
Yuletide season being upon us, we thought we'd drop in and pay you a visit. To pay what?
A visit, Frank, a visit.
A $32 visit?
Well, make yourselves comfortable.
Do sit down, Mrs. Amendola.
I'm glad you brought your harp, Rosalinda.
Can we sit right over here?
Yeah.
That's a nice tree you got there, Mr. Dingle. Where did you get it? Molinari's? Uh-huh. Maybe we ought to go down there next week and make our payments together.
Payments. Speaking of payments, Mr. Amendola, just what do you do for a living?
Doesn't the name of Amendola suggest nothing to you? You surely must have seen us perform someplace.
Nope.
Florida in the racing season, Lake Placid in the winter season, or perhaps Africa in the
What,
malaria
what do
season.
they perform?
Yes,
Do we
Dingle.
know this?
Human
Someday you'll be
pyramid,
able
she
to
said.
say the Amendolas were your tenants.
If I don't get my rent money, I'll be able to say that tomorrow.
I'm glad you brought that up, Mr. Dingle. Now, if you'll just hang your sock on a mantle, I'll drop in 3 months' rent. Keep the $4 change.
3 months rent in advance.
Whoa.
Mr. Amendola, we're so glad you folks dropped in on it.
Yeah, I
Can
bet
you
you
get
are.
Mr. Amendola a chair?
I'm just
Some
gonna
coffee
go
some
and
cake, Katie.
put my money
Where's the
away.
Christmas spirit?
So is it the hole so he can conveniently like pop an extra few dollars in? Because he won't be able to get it out that way, will he?
No, I see. That's what it's for. He's gonna post the
It's a
money
little
through.
slot to put the
Yeah.
Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. I love the excitement of Christmas. I'll never forget one Christmas Eve when I was a kid. I hung my stocking up on the mantle, went to bed, and when I woke up the next morning,
This is a
what do you
jazzy
think
song,
I
isn't
found
it,
on
man?
my stocking? My father's foot.
Was it a severed foot?
Jingle all.
Hey, look, he's joining in.
Oh, what fun it is to ride. Jingle bells. Wait a minute. Another odd bush like that, Mr. Dingle, and I'll hide your electric trains. Jingle bells.
Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to come on, join
A
in,
one
man.
horse open sleigh.
Hey.
Oh. Ding 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 ding.
Like that, there's a guy going in business for himself. Wait a minute. All together. Hey.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Merry Christmas to one and all.
Hey.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride a one horse open sleigh.
Wonderful. Now, isn't it a shame that Christmas comes once a year.
Is
Because
this it?
otherwise I would have loads of money. What are you talking about?
Is this the rest of the film?
I don't think it's going to finish like this, man.
It's just gonna finish.
Because what happened to the other old man?
And the squirrel
Well, the squirrel's living in the
in the skirting board. But what will it?
What?
There's no nuts in this skirting board.
Yeah, but he's out of the cold.
I guess so. But you need food and shelter, man. You can't survive just off shelter.
Can the squirrel not just eat the skirting board?
It could have probably eaten the money, but it's thrown all that away now.
Mr. Dingle, this is going to develop into a long and beautiful friendship. Even closer than Damon and Petunia.
They've got £1,500, right, man?
Dollars, but yes.
Dollars. So why would they do like 3 months rent? Why don't they just go and find a nicer place?
Yeah, just go and buy a house.
You'll notice Rosalinda brought her hop along. And she didn't bring it to slice hard-boiled eggs. All right.
What? Was that dirty? Oh, hard.
Oh, I thought he said hop along.
Yeah, me too.
So this is the violin, right?
Sure. Where's her bow, though?
Good catch.
There you are.
Whose nipples are these?
This is going to be a new game we're going to be playing, everyone. More to follow.
It's pretty good.
Is he? He's not playing that, is he, man?
I don't know, man. He's blowing. Do you do more than that? Are there buttons on it?
Yeah. You gotta do 3 finger buttons.
Sure. So how many notes can you play?
9. I don't know.
Sure. 3 to the power of 3.
What my wife did here.
Okay.
No, that's not right, is it? 3, just 3 times 3.
Don't you think I got a very fine singing voice?
Why, the bathtub's in a world of full of singers, Mr. Dingle. But did you ever hear of anyone doing a backflip in a bathtub? No. And you know the reason why?
Because you've really hurt yourself.
Oh, that's I'd just love to learn a few tricks. I'm always so dull when company comes. I can't do a thing.
Is this guy supposed to be like the Scrooge guy?
I guess so, but he seems fine enough. Got a bit of a squashed nose, I suppose, but the other guy more than makes up for it.
Go get it.
What's he getting? Scale X tricks.
No. I think he said the Nintendo N64.
Oh, okay. Where's the TV?
Great.
Oh, a chair.
Glass of water.
Oh. So are these circus performers?
I believe so.
Why, this trick is so simple.
Okay.
I taught it to Rosalinda when she was only 3 years old. Now you get up in that chair. I'll stand down at this end, place the glass of water on my head, and when I say go, you jump down at that end.
He's gonna dive into the glass of water.
I thought he was going to say dive in.
And land in that chair without spilling one drop of water. Ready? Ready. Go!
What's gonna happen? What happened? What could have possibly gone wrong? Wah, wah, wah.
Do you think she's playing the harp? Like for real?
Sure, well, she stopped and the sound stopped.
And he wrote it himself.
That's good enough for me.
How well he plays the tuba.
How well indeed.
Oh, it's lovely, Pete.
So are you. Gosh, Rosalind.
A lovely piece.
Hair, dress. Gosh, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Why does he keep looking over her head when he's speaking to her?
Oh, sure.
He's reading his
I wrote
lines.
it
He's not a very good actor. They got cue cards off. Who's this?
Look, somebody's coming to see us in a beautiful car.
Who is it? There's no more characters other than the original old man.
Just the old man. Maybe he made it big.
It must be him. Is it him? Is it him? Is it a man in black?
Yes?
Oh, it's not him.
Hello. Is Joe Mahoney home?
Oh, he's moved
Is
away.
Joe Mahoney home?
Yes. Well, do you know where he went?
Well, I'm afraid I don't.
Oh, that's great. What do I do with this Christmas present I brought him?
Is this
you
one of the
give
guys
it to me.
from the beginning who didn't like
Well,
the
I
squirrel?
Oh, it's just fruit and things. You
Um,
live here?
Yes.
yeah, it was him,
My
him
parents.
and his
the
wife.
girl?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Anything I can do for you?
Well, my name is Phil Davis. I'm a friend of Joe Mahoney's, and I just
Phil
dropped...
Davis, the agent?
Yes, that's me.
Believe me, this is a pleasure. My name is Amendola. You've heard of the Amendola Trio, haven't you? You
Nope.
know, the human pyramid. Come in, come in.
They can't do a human pyramid. He's like 95 years old, man.
Also, it's a bit of a lame pyramid just with 3 people.
Don't pay any attention to this apartment, Mr. Davis. We just moved in yesterday. Not much of a place, but for certain reasons, fascinating.
How was it yesterday?
Oh, Mr.
Nobody's been to bed yet.
Take a look at this book.
No, because this is Christmas
One of
Day.
the greatest votable
Is this not
acts of
Christmas
its
Day
time.
now?
But when was it
The
nighttime?
only reason we disbanded was because of my little daughter's
It's when the screen went black.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nighttime.
Mr. Davis, I was
That's
just
how it
thinking,
works.
I can work alone. Why, I can out-juggle anyone in the business.
Oh,
And you
I
know
thought he meant he
something?
could be a
I can
human
juggle
pyramid
25
by
plates
himself.
with one
Just
hand.
on his own,
And with
just
the
like
other
this.
hand, I pick up the broken one. Just a little joke I used in the act. Now, if you give me your undivided attention,
I'm gonna juggle 3 balls.
No, he's going to jiggle 5.
Are we ready? 5? Is that right? Is he juggling those, or is there a juggling machine just out of shot? He's not juggling those, is he?
No, that guy is.
That guy is.
This guy is not.
Walnuts, right?
Good catch.
That's a pretty neat trick, though, right?
Say, that's good. That's great. How'd you do it?
huh?
How'd you do it?
What? Oh, that's a trade secret.
Do it again.
Oh, yes, do it again, Papa.
Nope.
No.
no.
Shut up.
Big flight.
Well, that's very clever. I'll try and book you, Mr. Amendola.
Sure.
Now, how about you?
Hello.
How can I book you?
Uh-oh.
And by book, I mean, oh, who's this?
You know, a girl with your looks and figure should be in the limelight. And I'm just the man who can put you there.
Playboy? Was Playboy around in the 30s?
Who's he?
Competition, that's who he
I'm
is.
saying no.
Well, a girl like you should have
Okay.
a decent place to live. Not with help like this.
What's good enough for my mother and father is...
It's hardly good enough for a raving beauty like you. And Mr. Davis here is just...
Who's this? The guy next door?
Coffee's ready.
Yeah, this is
Tubby
the,
the Tuber?
the tube guy, yeah.
But Mr. Davis is a very important Broadway agent.
Broadway Sizzler.
Yeah, he's a chiseler. So they're trying really hard to get this new catchphrase into a culture. Didn't take off. Did it?
It's worked because
It's just worked. How long too late? Like 90 years or something? No, 70
Why did you get
years.
to call me a chiseler?
80 years.
yeah, 80
I think
years.
he's
Yeah.
jealous.
Well, it's definitely worked, man, because
Totally.
we're totally going to use it.
Hey, it's,
You chiseler.
Christmas and I'm all
Chiseler.
alone. How about me taking you out to a Chinese dinner tonight?
Well, I'm sorry, but I was I'd love to. Father, may I go out with Mr. Davis?
You better ask your mother.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Where's my walnut? I only had 5.
Where's the tree gone?
That's nuts up and only 4 came down.
Yeah, we get it.
Why's
Where's the tree? I think the tree's been dragged up through the hole too. It's gonna cut to Rupert in his hole, and this tree's gonna be rammed in there. Levels. So what's this? This is nighttime, right? On a boat?
Midnight. She isn't home yet.
Mama, stop worrying. Nothing can happen to her. She's not alone. She's with a man.
Yeah, a man
that's-
who we've never met before.
I think that's what she's worried about.
I tried to juggle a few walnuts. One didn't come down. It just disappeared. This is a strange house. Money comes down and walnuts go up. But I guess that's better than money going up and walnuts coming down.
I guess so. I guess it depends how much money and how many walnuts.
Oh yeah. And if you gotta be careful about how many walnuts fall down, bounce off your head.
Yeah, can you make bread out of walnuts?
Yeah, sure. Back in the day, you used to be able to make bread out of anything, man.
Sure, and what could you use the shells for?
Shoes.
Shoes? A bra?
A bra for a tiny squirrel.
Squirrel
About
bra?
the Amendola family. Why should people who can afford to pay 3 months rent in advance want to live in a dump like that?
You can tell it's old, man, kind of because they're in separate beds.
Yeah, but they're married, right?
Can't sleep.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're married.
Goodness sakes,
Well,
stop
they'd have to be
worrying
because
and
they have a son.
But he said your son. I think he was just being, just rude. No, right?
Yeah, I guess.
No rudeness in the bedroom, though. What's with the camera?
Like I said, they shot it on a boat.
Who's this now? The daughter and
Yeah,
the
this-
agent, right?
Oh,
I'd like to check
no,
out
no,
of this
no.
town. Come to New York. Things can happen to you there, Rosie.
Oh, let's not start that again,
I'm sure they
Phil.
can.
I'm crazy about you, Rosie. I'll do anything for you.
Do you know any music publishers, Phil?
Sure.
So basically,
dozens
she's
of them.
gonna
Why?
sleep her way to the top.
I
Sure.
love the
Okay.
music. I think it's beautiful. If you could take it
I
to
didn't
some...
know you were a composer.
Oh, I see. No, see,
She's,
using him.
Too often
She's a
it's-
trickster. She's tricking him.
Who's Peter Dingle?
Oh, you see, well, I put a man's name on it because I knew no one would even look at it if they knew a girl wrote it.
Well,
Yeah,
Clever
clever
girl.
girl.
it's any good, I'll try and have it published.
Oh, thanks a lot, Phil. Well,
Well, so long. Get your meat hooks off of me,
see you tomorrow.
you chiseler.
Don't get pissed off, Pete. She's doing it for the good.
I was expecting him to home alone his way down the stairs there. This is the perfect time to go job hunting at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just gonna stand here until it opens on a
Is that where
Boxing
he's gone?
Day.
Is he gone to the
He's
man
gone to the
wanted
man
shop?
wanted sign. Oh, there we go. See in his dressing gown?
Yeah,
What is the place?
Well, he's knocked on the door
Is it a
at
shop?
1 o'clock.
Oh, I'm sorry to wait.
What the fuck do you want, you chiseler?
Somebody sick?
Yeah, me. I want that job.
Could you not come back in the morning?
You want to start right now, or can you wait till tomorrow morning?
I'm sorry. I was afraid somebody else might get it. You see, Mr. Haggerty, I need money.
Did he get it or what?
I think so. That was an easy interview, wasn't it?
Hey, Pete.
Oh, so it's a bar. He works in a bar.
That makes sense. Is this Prohibition era though?
Bend closer, laddie boy.
This a milkshake, right?
I got a sure thing in the 6th at California today. Cut me in on 40% of the winnings and I'll give it to you. This one can't lose. It'll win in a walk.
Yeah, and while our horse is walking, the others will be running. If you have another hot tip,
Oof.
Mulligan, leave it under the plate.
Yes, sir?
What's your best cigar?
Oh, I got some good ones back here. Quarter apiece.
Quarter apiece. How much does a whole one cost?
Yeah, never heard that one before.
About as little as I've heard.
Pete,
It's good that they're spending all of money as fast as they can, isn't
What'll
it?
it be?
I didn't know you worked here, Pete.
Oh, that's strange. It was in all the papers.
You remember once you told me you were opposed to work.
Sure. I even remember I couldn't buy a certain girl a cool drink in a drugstore. Now, not only can I buy it, but serve it too. What'll it be?
You took this job on account of me.
Oh.
The girl I'm referring to only wanted a malted milk.
Can we go now?
Oh, it's you. Let's go, honey.
I'd like a malted milk, Phil.
Not in this dump, please.
Goodbye.
So long.
Look, Pete, you're missing a great bet. That Billy's sure
What's
to wind
happened
up
to
in
the old
money.
man?
Yeah, that's
Where's he
what I'm
gone?
Do you think we're gonna see him again? Or is he just gonna, like, die alone in the park? Is that what we're left to assume?
Maybe.
What's going on here? A
No,
new bed?
A new bed, yeah.
How's that for a bargain? Only $49.50.
But, Papa, what do we want with a polar bear rug?
This isn't an ordinary polar bear. Just watch. All you gotta do is twist the tune and...
Oh my goodness, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Music. It's all to a radio.
Incidentally, real polar bear, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Sure we do. It lends an air of quality to the place. Mama. what's
It's
the
a
real
class,
home without
right?
a
It's
polar
super
bear?
classy.
Let's stop buying things. That $500 you have left has got to last.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. You know that Mr. Byfield who we bought these few pieces of furniture off? Well, I stopped by there today to look at the little piano we were talking about. You know something?
Why would you put a radio in a polar bear's
doing
head?
so.
Because it's the coolest thing you've ever
You
seen.
didn't.
It's not his fault that business is bad. Naturally, with the banks leaning on the place and no one to
If
try.
only we had $1,500 to spend on a polar bear rug with a radio in its head with glowing eyes.
You'll meet someone who's in trouble and you just melt
Do you
like
think
chocolate in a baby.
Somebody has that
I
now.
couldn't help
Do you
it.
think like somebody from the props department got to take that home?
We got
Oh,
nothing
I'm
to
sorry,
worry
we're
about.
way over
We got
budget.
that
We can't pay
$100
you.
baby,
But we do have this.
I mailed that money away for the unpaid bills we left in Chicago.
Yeah, I think it was a real thing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's right. All you gotta do is do what you did a week ago.
I think I want one. Not a real
Well, I
polar bear.
am praying every hour
Maybe
of
we
the
could
day,
make
but
a teddy bear
more
version.
money you want
Sure.
to pray.
There's
Why
one
not?
upstairs.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, there is. Okay.
Give me the scissors.
Well, I just wouldn't have the nerve to ask again.
We'll make one as a prize, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
But Papa just told us to help somebody with it. That wasn't selfish.
And besides, all you gotta do is ask and let heaven make up its own mind.
Well, even if I could remember the prayer. You must remember, Mother. The same thing.
Oh, you're just getting greedy now.
Yep.
Ask
You're
for
worse
more.
than the man who hid the money in the first place.
Shoes, but now she doesn't need shoes. She
I think
has
this is the
4
moral
pair
of the story,
already.
isn't
Sure.
Mama, when you say she needs shoes, that doesn't mean she really needs them. It's like stagehands in the theater playing dice. A guy says, baby needs a new pair of shoes. That doesn't mean she needs them. It's just a disfigurement of speech.
In this instance, though, she did need them. She was
She
crippled.
did literally
I'll get
need
it.
them. Yeah.
I was written in it when it happened.
So what's gonna happen? You're gonna get the walnut back?
Say it,
Yep.
say it.
Please help us. Rosalinda needs shoes. She needs them real bad.
Just feel a bit low, praying and lying to her.
Look. Well, what a coincidence. Because now.
Roll it up into a tube, pop it in there. So does he have any intention of ever opening that again?
Well, I'm sure we'll find out at the end of the film when it's all gone.
Maybe it has been answered. The answer is no. Well,
He still didn't need anything.
we're grateful anyhow. I guess I better take this drug back to the shop.
Please forgive me for telling a lie. Rosalinda doesn't need shoes.
Oh, I see.
Here you go.
Well, here you go
Pony up
anyway.
the dough.
Come back! Come back! It's coming down!
We're keeping the rug. So how much is it this time? Is it just like the $30-odd that they gave to him, going round in a circle? Oh no, it wasn't 30. It was like 100.
No, because isn't this another 1,500 every week?
Exactly $1,500 again. Now all you gotta do is sit in that old rocker every Thursday at 3:30 and say, Rosalinda needs shoes and click $1,500. It's funny how simple life can be.
It's the oldest tale in the world, isn't it?
Hey man, what time is it? Because I wanna try it.
In real life?
Yeah.
Like 4 o'clock.
Oh, we've missed it. We're gonna have to wait till Thursday. Okay, Edgar needs new shoes.
I don't even have feet.
It's not working, man.
Get this out. Get this out. So what are they doing with the money? Are they just spending all of the money?
Yeah.
Is that what we're to take from this?
Yeah. So I guess they have, well, just buy a new house.
Maybe Rupert can eat some of the bread or a delicious cake. So this is going to the small downstairs house? Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
Petrushka. Here's your plate and cake, Mr. Amendola. Thanks. Oh, and here's the check. Your share of our profits for this month. Well. You cast your dough upon the waters, it circulates, and it comes back strawberry shortcake. Thanks, partner.
What was that, man?
I think he's bought a bakery.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not.
Who was it, Papa?
Petrushka, our baker.
Yeah, I think they've bought a baker.
Okay.
Oh, Mama. Look. This is our share of the month's profit. How much did we decide to contribute to buy shoes for European children?
$600. Why?
Well, deposit this, and we can make it 1,000.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, so they are being quite nice, I suppose.
Sure, but why are European
charitable.
children like Europeans, not the third world? Is that what Americans thought in the 30s?
Get the money.
Gave $2,500 for European children. What line of business is he in?
Nobody knows. Read all about it. Local man gives thousands to charity. Read all about it.
When they moved in, they didn't have a nickel to their name. 2 months later, he buys a shipload of shoes for fine kids.
How many shoes?
How do you figure that?
Shitloads.
I'd like a super-duper, triple-decker banana delight.
Sure you would, Fatty. Here it
You know what I
comes.
think? He's printing his own money right there in that shack of yours, Mr. Dingle.
Well, I hate gossip. But I just heard from a friend of mine whose wife told him, and she swears it's true, that Amendola is a big gangster in hiding. And if I was you, Mr. Dingle, I'd notify the police right away.
Notify the FBI. I saw it in the movie. Someone should write them an anonymous letter.
Sure, write anonymous letters. Report him to the police. Put him in jail. The guy has to be punished because he has a big heart.
Oh, pipe down, Pete. I told you never to argue with a
See what he did there, man? Pipe down.
Pipe down.
Pipe down.
I think it's all a lot of hooey. You know what I heard? A man comes to see the pretty Amendola girl every day in a big car.
We can't hear
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Oh,
A
snap.
man
Bum
comes to see
chicka
the
wow
girl
wow.
every day in a big car.
That's true. He's a Broadway agent. What about him?
Like a little strawberry?
Sure. He's the individual that floods Amendola with money on account of that girl.
Some whipped cream.
Love it. That's what I say about actors. People like the Amendolas can contaminate a whole community, just like one rotten apple in a barrel.
Straight in his face.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Oh, I forgot the sheriff.
I knew that was coming, man.
I'm out of here.
What'll it be?
Bourbon and water.
Oh, so it's not prohibition.
Pete.
But he is gonna have
I had dinner
whiskey
at the
with water in it.
And I heard you
yeah,
pushed
yeah.
a chocolate sundae into a perfectly good customer's kisser. Is it true?
I think he means
Oh,
a perfectly
banana
good chocolate
delight.
sundae into a customer's kisser.
You're hurt. Who hurt you, boy?
Nobody. I just counted my money, and I discovered I was 16 cents short of my first million. That makes me sad.
Listen, Pete.
Snap.
If you're open for a proposition, I know how to make some real dough. Get this. A friend of mine...
No,
Beat
not,
it.
Not for
Look,
you.
Eddie, why don't you make like a ballerina and dance away? Here, stick this in the jukebox.
And you
play
make like a
something loud.
tree.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
A friend of mine is drilling for oil in California. He's down 9,000 feet. And 500 more to go.
So now it's oil stocks. Don't you ever give up, Mulligan?
But Pete, only 2 G's. You can grab yourself 20% interest and become a millionaire in no time.
Are you out of your mind? Where would I get $2,000?
How about asking your old man?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. My father gets a small pension. He's very happy if he can make ends meet.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
you
That's
think.
what you think. You don't know about all the gold.
Who happens to be a policeman at the bank, says that old man of yours has been cashing pretty large checks for weeks now.
Oh, wait a minute. I did see him coming out of the bank once. He gets a letter from
So
him
he's
every
been
week.
doing
All you
£1,500
have to do is ask him to-
Dollars.
Father could
$1,500 for the last
Tell me,
few
Mulligan.
weeks.
Sure.
Like say
Is
month
this
or
really
so.
on the
Sure.
level?
But he just keeps pushing it
I'll
into that
introduce you to
hole.
my friend.
Sure.
He'll show you the papers.
It'll
He
take a
hasn't-
long time to get full,
all the
right?
security.
And he's
Money's
not-
pretty small
And
and
he's
thin.
not spending any of it. Is this the idea?
I think so. He's got a pension,
in
though.
your head. Who's got 2,000? What 2,000?
Pa, I know you have it. You've been seen in the bank cashing large checks lately.
That's a lie. Now get out. I don't want to hear any more about it.
But I'll pay you back. I'll repay you 10 times over.
But I haven't got it. I tell you, I haven't got it.
He's going to pay
Ah,
him
you
20
must give it
grand.
to me. You simply must.
Get out, you crazy fool. Get out before I break that blasted tube over your head. Get out.
It's true, though. He doesn't have it.
Well, no, that's true.
It's interesting, though, because it's true, but it's still a lie. Yeah, where can I get all the $2,000 to invest in a suspicious deal? Then I can get the girl.
I'll take you to the door.
Oh, no, that's all right.
Prove it in all right?
Oh, Pete,
Flora,
it's beautiful night.
yeah.
I still want to know what happened to the old man.
Also, the film is about the squirrel, right?
I want to talk.
But basically, he's just a mechanism for, like, moving money. He's,
Yep.
I have no
really,
right
if
to
you
say
had the skirting board
Don't say it anyhow.
and just a hole underneath it, or like a loose board or something that fell away, you could remove him from the story entirely with no consequence.
Pretty much. I'm sure the old man and the squirrel are going to be
I might
reunited.
get a wrong impression about filling me, I mean. There isn't anything between. I can't explain to you about the money because there just isn't any explanation, but
Oh, there's no need for one. Not about Davis or the money or anything.
then what is it, Pete? Why are we sitting here like this when all you have to say is,
You prostitute. Oh, no, I see.
You chiseler? Nope. Nope.
Oh, what's the use, Rosalinda? All right, suppose I am in love with you. That's not enough. $2,000 plus more luck than I dare hope for. And we might be able to do something about it.
Yeah, or you could not insult your customers and get a job.
We live.
we could have.
How? By putting windows in my tuba and converting it into a Quonset hut?
My mother
What?
didn't have a penny to give,
Pudding in your tuba
and Papa
and Kwanzaa hut. What?
I think he was referencing saying they could live in his tuber.
What's Kwanzaa?
What's a Kwanzaa?
I think Kwanzaa is like a Jewish holiday.
That's the first thing in the morning.
Don't Google that. That's probably not right.
Why must we have 2,000?
Happy Kwanzaa!
It's an oil deal. And it might come in. And then again, it might not. But if it did, what's the use trying to dream my way out of it?
Maybe Papa could lend you the money.
Maybe.
You can ask him.
I'm sorry, Rosalinda. I'm superstitious about borrowing money that comes from heaven.
When he said heaven, did he mean heaven?
I think he meant heaven. That's right.
For you guys at home, I did air quotes when I said heaven.
Why, man? What do you mean?
He was being sort of nice about not knowing where the money came from, but that was a bit snippy, right?
Yeah, it was a little bit. Yeah.
So who's this?
I can't tell. It's the old man. It's the old man. He's going to go out and give the whippersnapper
the human
one
pyramid old man.
Yeah.
Does he have his like 90 on?
Yeah, well, that's what you wear in the 30s.
I couldn't help overhearing you and Rhinelander talking.
Well, you could help it. If you weren't stood at the door, peeping through, then you would be able to help hearing them.
Just that I had to get up and fill my cold water bottle. You see, my feet get very hot at night.
I hope we didn't disturb you.
What disturbs me is this idea you got about Rosalinder and this guy Davis. Believe me, there's nothing to it. Why, if you'd look with your heart instead of your eyes, you could see where our best intentions are.
It was a particularly strangely framed shot.
Yeah,
Perhaps they had to reshoot that part, but the young guy wasn't there, perhaps.
Maybe. I quite like the way his nose disappeared off the side of the frame.
Get up and go. Got up and went. What you need is confidence. Listen.
There it is again.
$2,000. I'd be very glad to.
I couldn't take your money, Mr. Amendola. Of course, the oil might come in, but for right now, it's just a hole in the ground in California.
So what? Uncle Sam put the money in a hole in the ground, and it turned out to be Fort Knox. And I can take a risk, too. But let's talk about it no more.
So he's going to invest in some oil. Is that right?
Sure, an oil field.
Mama, where's Rosalinda?
Went for a walk with the boy next door. You know, Papa, I think that's getting serious.
Serious? Oh, they might get married and have a couple of kids. But that's as far as it would go. Mama, remember this?
Maybe. Some boy who was courting me used to sing it to me 22 years ago. Who was that now? Was it the wealthy cattleman from Montana or that drummer from Boston?
Mama, that was me.
Of course it was.
Why does he
Papa.
call her Mama?
I've been singing myself.
Is that his
ever
kink?
since. Sing it, Papa.
Take an L, take an O, and take a B. Take the
He's not
W,
playing that, man.
Another W, another W.
I think he is.
Nope.
No?
A bench beneath the tree.
I remember.
To that LV.
He's pressing the buttons. He's pressing all the right buttons.
A ring. A little I do. A house in the country for just me and you. And then soon there will be 1, 2, or 3.
Oh, maybe.
W, little W, little W.
Wobble you? Like Wabbit? Oh, it's you.
Dan Aykroyd. Hey, that's a missed opportunity. Like Dan Aykroyd is a Man in Black. Dan Aykroyd would make a great Man in Black, right?
Yeah.
Would he not do it for moral reasons?
I'm Lieutenant Saunders.
Well, he's dead into all that sort of shit.
Sure.
That's me.
I'm Inspector Taney, Bureau of Internal Revenue.
I like his story about the Men in Black when he was talking to Britney Spears.
Sure.
That's a great story. You'll have to listen back to one of our old podcasts if you want to know what we're talking about.
It's between 1 and 16, so I listen to those. It's the one with the drowning Hitler.
Yeah.
Oh, pardon me.
Is this the FBI?
Callahan, FBI. Are you Mr. Amendola?
Yes, sir. Won't you come in?
Thanks.
Thanks.
Me and my big fat mouth.
Mr. Amendola, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Do you mind? I was here first.
Who's that?
Who's
Mr.
that?
Amendola, the Department of Internal Revenue would like some information regarding your source of income.
Okay.
What is it? We got a report.
Please, may I? We have a report showing you've been spending large sums of money, the source of which is not indicated in your previous income tax report. We're a little curious, Mr. Amendola, to know where the money's coming from.
We saved a lot when we were the human pyramid, and I took that money and I invested it wisely. I'll have you know that I've majored in economics at Krampus College.
Krampus? Never heard of that college.
Why, that's like saying you never heard of Joe Trumpus.
Who's
Who?
he?
He's the president of Krampus.
Mr. Amendola, we're not interested in your education. We just want to know where you're getting the money.
From a squirrel.
All right, gentlemen. I'll tell you the truth. I'm the long-lost son of a very wealthy typhoon.
A typhoon.
Yeah, you know, like
Sucks all the money up into the vortex.
And I was stolen from the cradle by a band of starving gypsies. And a few months ago, the king of the gypsies came and told me who my father was.
King of the Gypsies.
Who's king of the gypsies?
Um,
Who is king of the gypsies?
is there really a king? I don't know.
I can't think of a single gypsy. Like a famous... Joe Purcell.
Right.
Is he king of the
I'll
gypsies?
tell you the truth.
He's the guy who took the horse on the train. It's true. He's called Joe Purcell. Is he king of the gypsies? He's
yeah.
the only gypsy who I know his name.
Okay, well, he is the king then.
Crowned.
Pirate's treasure, eh?
That's right.
That does it. Look here, Amendola. You've been reported for everything from swiping tires off of baby carriages to operating your own mint. Now, what's your racket?
Please leave him alone.
Yeah.
Why can't we tell him the truth, darling? It's so simple.
All right, lady. What is the truth? Where does the money come from?
From
Oh.
That explains everything.
But it's the truth. It comes straight from heaven. $1,500 every week.
On the dot.
I like the one about the pirates just better. Come on, Amendola.
So they're going to get her to prove it, and I guess it's not going to work.
I can prove every word
Now,
of it.
Mrs. Amendola.
Because it's 3:30.
It's easy. I put this old rocking chair in the middle of the room. Sit down there and say a little prayer. And when I say, Rosalinda needs shoes,
The money comes down like rain.
All right, Mrs. Amendola, show us. Pull up the chair and say the prayer.
Wait a minute. She can't do it today. The miracle happens on Thursday, between 3 and 3:30.
All right, we'll be here Thursday at 3.
Thursday at 3.
So
I don't think they would humor him. I'm pretty sure they would,
see, look, he was sat there listening, and I thought he was going to catch it then.
I thought he was gonna...
Oh, did you see what he did, man?
Did he like the match on his shoe?
He lit it on his shoe.
It's his walnut. Was it his walnut?
I don't know.
Look.
Morphe.
And I hear they're both doing tremendous business.
They are, eh? All right, come on, let's go.
He doesn't even know his cash is gone yet, does he?
No.
How's business, Mr. Molinari?
Couldn't be better, Mrs. Dingle. More orders than we can take care of.
Come on, Katie, let's go.
So where did we decide they were?
He'll own the whole town.
Not New
You could
York.
have done the same thing if you'd invested your money instead of hiding it.
Yeah, I have no idea,
Mark
man.
Amendola Garage.
Amendola, they're everywhere,
I
aren't they,
won't
man?
look. And don't stop every second. I'm getting tired of this thing. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to raise Amendola's rent again. As of today. Come on. Due to the increased cost of living, I must raise the rent of this place.
Again?
This is the 8th time you've raised the rent since we moved in, Mr. Dingle.
What's it going to be
You're
up to?
forcing me to join Landlords Anonymous.
Well, you can move out if you want to.
Is it going to be up to $40?
Let's not be too hasty, Mr. Dingle. You might be right. Maybe the cost of living has increased. I wouldn't know. I haven't done today's shopping yet. How much more do you want?
$30.
$30, $125 a month? Why, it's robbery. Well, if you think that, you can start packing right now.
Oh, he didn't mean that, Mr. Dingle. Did you, Papa?
Of course not. I apologize, Mr. Dingle. Why, for only $125 a month? Where else could you find a place where the sunshine comes streaming through the keyhole all day? You're right. You can't take advantage of me like you've been doing with a lot of bankrupt shop owners. Now, look here, Dingle. I only helped those fellas out because no one else would.
$125.
And besides,
$125
money
a
on all
month
those
is like
investments.
£100.
Your son's
So that's
girl
like
venture.
£25 for a
I'll surely
week.
lose the
That's an
$2,000
insane amount of
investment in
money
that.
for
You
the
deserve to.
1930s.
He couldn't take me for a sucker. I wouldn't give him a
Yeah,
nickel.
we used to
If
pay
you
that
did,
when we were at uni, didn't we?
That's true. We paid that when we were studying for the MA, right?
No, the BA.
Sure.
Oh no, the MA. Yeah, the
The
MA.
MA.
It was £30 a week.
Sure.
That's insane, isn't it?
Sure.
Well, who knows? They might get married someday.
Oh, no son of mine
Oh,
will ever
no,
marry
you
a
didn't.
girl with your daughter's reputation. Now, why, get out! Get out! Get out!
He's broken.
Oh
He's
no,
broken the
he's broken the
chair.
magic chair.
Get me some nails and glue. I'll fix it. Hurry. It's almost time to pray.
Oh, nice one, Papa. You've done it now.
If they'd have been saving up, they'd probably never need any money again.
No, that's true. Is this going to be the bank?
Let's run dry.
We're sorry to inform you that...
No more gold.
Katie! Katie!
Yes, Frank?
Oh no. Well, it's okay because he's got loads of money in the scooting book.
There'll be no more checks in.
Let's get going, Amendola. It's almost 3:30.
Okay.
So they're going to think because it broke,
All right, Mama.
that's why it's not going to work.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody goes to jail.
Linda needs shoes.
Still not eating anything.
Gentlemen,
No,
a little
he had
$1,500 is a lot of money.
Did he eat the walnut?
He ate that walnut.
Try it again, Mama. Try it again.
Rosalinda needs shoes.
Once again. Once again.
Rosalinda needs shoes.
Is he holding the chair together? Oh, I see.
I guess you're right, Mama. It seems the miracle is over.
Oh no, he can hear them
We'll
crying
wait
though.
$1,500 a week.
That's okay. He's going to throw the nuts down.
Not the chair. We have no excuse to ask for any more.
You're right, Mama. But we're doing all right now. There's a lot of poor people praying in this world. Now it's their time for miracles.
What'd you get this time then, if there's no money? Yeah! Okay, odds on the squirrel smoking that.
I'm
Definitely.
moving out of this shack the first thing tomorrow morning. Now even my cigarettes don't come down.
I'm afraid
Why
you're
would
not
he
going
light
to have
it
to wait
and then
till the
throw
first
it
thing
into his
tomorrow
mouth?
morning. You're beginning to move now. Down to the
So the
station
squirrel
house
can
so
smoke
fast,
it.
Lieutenant.
Because the squirrel doesn't have any matches.
Wait a minute, both of you. I don't know what kind of a matter this is, but he's going with me for general questioning.
You can question him at the station house.
I don't want to question him at your station house. I want to question him at my field office. I don't
Hey,
care
you've
where
got to
he's
run
around.
away whilst they're all
Right now,
arguing.
he's
That's
going with me.
the
Over my
standard
broken
practice, isn't
splintered
it?
body,
Yep.
Or push the big guy into the two other guys.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What do you think of that,
So
gentlemen?
it's the
Gentlemen, let's have
FBI,
cooperation. Let
the
him go
cop,
with me.
and who's the third guy?
The third guy is like the DSS?
These gentlemen don't
Is that what it's called? The
IRS.
The IRS.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
DSS here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is there anything I can do, Mr. Amendola?
Oh, yeah. Pardon us a moment, will you?
Run!
Look, Pete,
Oh, right.
I don't know how long I'm going to be gone. Kind of keep an eye on things around here till I get back, will you?
Oh, sure. But this trouble, is it serious?
There's nothing to it. With time off for good behavior, I may only get life. All right, gentlemen, whose car do I go in?
Mine.
Oh, no, wait.
Just
Just run away.
I smell smoke.
So do I.
Oh no! Oh, see, look,
he's got loads of
He's got
nuts.
loads of nuts.
Serious trouble. Maybe the $2,000 would help him. You've got to give it to me.
I think you should, Frank. After all, Mr. Amendola helped.
Is all the smoke going to come out of the scouting
I'm
board?
giving him $2,000 for that crook delegate. I won't
And he's
do
not
it.
going to realize all the money he'd got because it would have burned up in the
Yeah,
fire.
so he's going to think it's burned up. Okay.
But, Dad, this is important.
Frank, you're just a hard-hearted, money-hoarding.
Tell it to him. I'm going upstairs where I don't have to listen to either one of you.
Why would it be upstairs?
It's gone up the cavity.
But they live in the basement. So would it not come through like the lounge?
No, I've got to get the money. But get the money is in the hole behind the bed.
Oh yeah, so the carry him down the stairs. Is that because he was resisting? He wanted to run into the fire?
Yeah, he wanted to go get the money.
So was the money coming through the ceiling from outside? What's that?
So,
Quickly, save the wardrobe!
save the fridge! And save the violin!
The polar bear rug with the radio inside.
The chaise
The
longue!
chaise longue! Quickly!
Not the chaise longue!
The panda suit! There!
Look at the eyes! Oh man, how long's left? Because I really need a wee.
I don't know, man. I'll fill you in. Okay, so the house is totally on fire. The fire brigade have come though, they were pretty quick. But it's totally screwed. Look at it. The whole thing's on fire.
Thousands of dollars, it's all gone.
Heaven knows you deserve it, Frank Dingle.
Are we insured, Paul?
Heck no, those chiselers don't get any of my money. No, sir. Good heavens, I'm not insured.
You have a very smart father. He trusts nobody but the hole behind the bed.
Oh, Pete, I'm so glad you're all right.
Thousands of dollars burning right now. Brand new, crisp $100 bills.
He put in the hole behind his bed.
Every Thursday.
Hang on a minute.
$1,500. Now it's all
Keep your
gone.
mouth shut. You're gonna get away with it.
Rosalinda needs shoes, huh?
Now pull yourself together, Mr. Dingle. I'll rebuild the house. It'll be better than new. You will?
I don't know what to say.
Oh, it's perfectly all right, Mrs. Dingle. Why, anything to help a good neighbor.
So he's doing okay because he bought all businesses like a shrewd man.
Makes things much simpler.
What do you mean, sir? Who owes the tax? Amendola or this other guy?
Well, naturally, but... Guess Amendola owes it. I don't know. They both had incomes. Maybe they both owe it.
Well, how do you figure? It was this other fellow's income. Sure. Amendola was only innocently using the other guy's money. It was like a gift.
In that case, this man not only owes income tax, but he'll have to pay us gift tax, too.
As far as I'm concerned, the local law is no longer interested. Looks like it's out of my jurisdiction, too.
It's too involved for me. I'm going to forget all about it till March 15th.
The cop and the taxman and the FBI decided to sack it off, and they figured it out.
Come by smoke. All he needs is a little fresh
And they
air.
rescued
What
the
is going on?
squirrel. Well, I was gonna call him Spider-Man, Fireman, carried him out,
That's a place for a little squirrel to be.
and he's popped him in a tree. That was a narrow escape from the house that you just burnt down.
So who they've got away with it?
The Rosalinda figured it out.
Hey, it's the old man.
Guy, there we go, call back.
So Rosalinda, she figured it out.
She
Okay.
figured it out and went and said something, but then the cops seemed to just like find out.
Oh,
There was
okay.
no like,
Okay.
they didn't get told, but they just suddenly knew.
Did he go to jail for stealing all the money?
No, because he didn't steal it, it just fell. And they were all like, oh, we can't be bothered with this, leave it. So he's back in the park.
So where's he been? Where's he been?
Just on the bus. Just been riding the buses for a couple of months.
Hey, Rupert.
Grab him.
My good old Rupert. Oh, you haven't changed a bit. You smell a little smoky, though. Now
Yeah,
tell
I've
me,
been smoking loads.
How did the other squirrels treat you? Were they good? Oh, I've got good news for you. I got a job with the circus. We start in 2 weeks in Hoboken.
In Hobosville.
Hoboken is where Cake Boss is. Do you know Cake Boss?
Cake Boss? I don't think so. Hey!
The Hackensack Midgets!
Hey,
Man-eating bagels! Go!
Look, he's become a sensation.
Star of the fucking show!
That's me.
I burned down a house. I stole the money, burnt down the house, and a smoke. Hooray! There's only one storyline left untied.
Greetings, Mr. and Mrs. Dingle. Mr. Amendola.
Why are they?
For your new home, Mr. Dingle.
Why are they such good buds?
Go ahead, Papa.
You burn his house down.
Papa.
Oh, Mr. Dingle. Like a caterpillar has its cocoon, like a bird has its nest,
Boyd.
like the worm has its,
Tunnel? Tunnel.
apple. Believe me, it's a pleasure to present you with the key to your new home. Mr. Amendola, you're the finest, the noblest, the most generous. Oh, I wouldn't say that.
You know
Mr.
where it
Dingle,
is, right?
But I'm glad
Yeah,
he
totally,
did.
man.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed. I can't find words enough. Words. What are words? If it'll make you any happier, Mr. Dingle, I'll even carry you across the threshold. Thank you, Mr. Amendola.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Our old home, friend.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I thought it was going to be me.
Yeah, so did I.
I thought it was basically Bryce and I
But I'll have to take credit for the quaking.
thought that they were going in the shitty house that they've been made to live in. But turns out that family's nicer than we are.
Why, you dirty dog. No, wait a minute.
Chiseler.
Let me go, please. Let me go. We're rich, Pete, rich. The island's coming like a geyser. What? The well came in.
Excuse me.
Come down here, quick.
What? Who's this? Is this the agent?
This is the agent, yeah.
Oh, and
Okay, so...
oh, look, it's all going to come together, you see?
The squirrels in the circus
She is going to get a record contract.
The melody for
with
Two
him.
Look, listen.
by Peter Dingle.
Oh, you see?
So everyone's rich.
You did it, Rosalinda. You see, Dad, what I mean about taking a risk?
Taking a risk, Pete. When are you going to ask me to marry you?
Right now.
They're going to get married.
Oh, and the agent gets screwed.
Everyone wins except the agent.
Amendola, my friend. Dingle, old pal.
Oh, I thought he was going to kiss him then.
That was looped.
That was looped.
That was looped.
That was totally looped.
The end. Well, that was pretty good, man. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Everything was resolved satisfactorily, right?
Well, yeah. Apart from the money went in the hole, they spent it. Then they burnt his house down. Then they bought him a new one.
But he doesn't know that.
Oh, so he's
He
still in
didn't
the
find
dark.
out. Only the daughter and
Okay.
police found out. And I don't know how the police seemed to find out. They just sort of knew.
Okay.
That was when you weren't here, unless I totally misunderstood. But they went away.
Fair enough. And
Okay.
everyone was happy, apart from the agent.
So that was the Great Rupert.
That was the
And
Great Rupert.
to be honest, I thought that was pretty great.
That was pretty great, Rupert.
Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time on the next SPLAC.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.